Hey guys, how's it going? Muthurajah here, back with a new video lesson for you all. Today I want to talk about intervals in music. An interval is basically a space or the space between two notes at least. If you have a C to a D, it's a major second interval. You have a C sharp in the middle. Alright, C to C sharp is a minor second. Alright, so on and so forth. I hope you guys know what intervals are, so I won't explain it as such. So what I want to talk about is using intervals to practice it in a very musical manner to help you with your improvisation. Alright, so now you have, in my opinion, two kinds of intervals. You have the closed intervals, which are closer together, and then spread, which are spread out obviously. Now I know there are so many systems people have, like 3 notes per strings and then you skip a string. Now the problem with practicing intervals that way is you're not even thinking about the intervals anymore, you're just thinking about these fingering systems that you have. So put that all on the side, we're going to start afresh. Alright, so what we're going to do is 2 simple things to keep in mind. Harmonically and melodically, now your options are limitless, meaning every note, any note counts. Alright, so if there's a B flat major 7 in the key of B flat and there's an F sharp in there, it counts. Alright, what matters is where it goes from there. Or even if there's a B on a B flat major 7, it's fine. What happens after that is what makes that B count. Alright, so keep an open ear and mind that way. And the second thing is we are not going to specifically look at using this only over standards. This can help compositionally, this can help with so many things, honestly. Alright, but for the sake of an example, I'm going to talk about Autumn Leaves, the first 8 bars, and how I like to use intervals. Alright, so I'm just going to play a little something just to demonstrate my point. Okay, so now what I was trying to do is be very specific with my note choices, okay? And mind you, I won't play like this on a gig. I won't think too much on a gig. I'm just doing this right now because I wanted to show you what starts to happen if you actually put thought into your practice. Alright, so now intervals, you have 2 kinds mainly. Closed intervals, which are closer together, and then spread intervals. But the trick with intervals is that, let's say a C and a C sharp, which is a minor second, but what happens if I move the C sharp an octave down or an octave up? So it's a different thing already, right? That's why I said keep an open ear and mind. Okay, so let's start with the note C on C minor 7. We're going to play 1 note for every chord. Okay, now the next one is F7. Now remember, all available tensions and chord tones. So I'm going to move down to B. And then for the B flat major 7, I can move to the B flat, but I don't really like that color, so I'm going to go to the A. And then for the E flat major 7, I can move the A to B flat. And then A minor 7 flat 5, I can move the B flat to B. And then for the D7, I can move to C or to B flat. And then depending on where I move. So if I go to B flat for G minor, I can go to A. And if I go to C, I can go to B. I can go to D. So it all depends on which direction you take this. If you try to go up, you need to see, you need to, I won't say calculate, but you need to choose accurately. It can make or break you, right, if you pick the wrong note at the wrong time. So that is a very classic example of closed intervals. Now I want to spread them. Okay, I'm going to start on the C again. C minor, F7, B flat major 7, E flat major 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7, G minor 7. Now this is extremely spread. I even used open strings and went down this way, right? But the idea is to be able to do that. You want to be able to have control this way so that you are not confined to just constant shapes, no. So that's one note per chord. Let me try two notes. Okay, I'm just going to play mix or close, whatever it is. So once you're comfortable trying it over a standard or just a few bars of a standard, you can actually keep rotating and rotating and rotating and have fresh ideas every single time. That's the best part about this approach, because you're really stripping down to the finest details. It's no more that lick and the bebop lick or this and that. This is just new territory, new sound. For me, improvisation or just playing in general, more than the melody and ideas, it's all about just the overall sound that really gives it the vibe. All right, so once you're comfortable, just sit down and practice random intervals. Just play whatever, like. So on and so forth. So just don't confine yourself. Open it up. Just open it up as much as possible and keep practicing this. But then ultimately when you play, forget about it all. Just forget about everything you practice, because when you play, it's really a moment to express your feelings and just, you want to play, you know, your intention. It's not about being the intellectual guy in the room. It's about being expressive and just putting your music out there. And that's about it, really. So I hope you guys got something out of this. If you have any questions or suggestions, as usual, get in touch with me. Leave a comment below, whatever you want. And do subscribe to my channel for more lessons. And help me spread the love too for my channel. So until the next time, I'll see you guys on the shed. Peace.